Hello, hello. Are you guys ready to work out? This is a big deal. Today we have our group coaching live. And if you checked out the invite, then you will know today's workout is going to be themed friendly to a hotel, friendly for your travel. I know a lot of you guys are going out of town. You may or may not have access to a gym. You may just be in a hotel room or an Airbnb room, or maybe you're just at a relative's place and you don't really have all the usual equipment. And instead of skipping the workout, or maybe just thinking maybe you don't know how to create a great workout, I'm going to show you today how. And just know that as I show you this, of course, this can be done in a standard gym. Of course, you can use just normal weights, but I'm just trying to give you a little bit more inspiration in terms of how you can adapt to your environment and still have an amazing workout. So we're going to jump right into it. Like I mentioned in the invite, make sure that if you are jumping in right now that you are already warmed up, foam rolling, open up those hips, your T-spine, your ankles, and then we can jump right in because today is just going to be like real quick in and out. And just for the sake of time, we're going to be doing 3 rounds, 10 reps of everything. We have 4 exercises. So just to kind of take you through, what we're going to be doing is a suitcase shift and squat. I'm going to show you what all of this is. We're going to do a chair step up. You can see my chair there. We're going to do a floor or table chair push-up, whatever you have available and whatever your level is. And then finally, some type of a bag single arm row, or of course, I'm going to show you, I have a kettlebell here that I'm going to use as well. So getting into it, and maybe while you're finishing warming up, you can just kind of tune in. What do we typically have when we are in you're on vacation or we're traveling? Well, typically, we're going to be able to have some type of chair, right? So literally all I have is like this lawn chair. Of course, if yours is more sturdy, even better. You could also use some type of bench. You could do a sturdy bench, like it could be like a dining bench. It could be like a stool. Just make sure it's really sturdy and you feel comfortable using it to push on. Today we're going to step onto it, right? And of course, just be careful like you normally would for typical equipment. Something else that you typically have is some kind of backpack or a duffel bag. So I'm going to show you today a couple different ways of using this. And this could be just a way to create weight. It could just be an interesting way of loading your weight. So having a bag is important. And then you notice I mentioned a suitcase, right? We normally have suitcases. So have you ever thought of using your suitcase when you're out of equipment, out of ideas? This can make it a really nice and challenging workout, okay? So we've warmed up, we're gonna dive right into it. I'm gonna first just preview each of the exercises so that once we get going together, we're just moving. I got my music here, so we're gonna keep it pumped up. We're gonna move pretty quick, and I encourage you, if at any point you need to slow down, please do so. Do not feel like you need to keep up with my pace. I'm just here to motivate. I'm just here to hold it down for us all until the end. I'm going to pretty much keep going through the 3 rounds with minimal rest, but make sure you have a towel, you have some water nearby, and I would say give yourself up to a minute and a half. You could do less for rest, as much as you feel like you need, but this is designed to just kind of get your heart rate up, to get in and out, right? We're busy during the holidays, so we're not trying to spend hours and hours here, okay? So we're going to get into it. Let me show you first what's going to be called the suitcase squat and shift. Now it's going to depend how heavy your suitcase is. I left a little bit of stuff in mine. So I have like some shoes and some shirts in here. You could empty yours out. If that's too heavy, you could load it up with more things if you want to make it more heavy or challenging. Just something to keep in mind, things that we usually travel with that are heavy are electronics. So like your iPads, your laptops, put it in its case, put it in your bag. It's a great way to add more weight. Clothes and shoes, obviously, another way. So here's what it looks like. I'm going to be holding it with one hand underneath, one hand on the handle, just so I have a little bit of a grip. I'm going to set my feet up hip width distance, a little turned out with the toes for squats. I'm going to keep my belt buckle shining up, ribs pulled down, so I have a nice sealed up core. Okay, and then we're going to squat and shift. I'm shifting it a little bit off to the side. Okay. Once this becomes easy or second nature, you could start to do them together, where as you squat, you're shifting, okay? And I'm gonna just break it up half and half. 5 going this way, and then I'm gonna switch it. 5 going this way. Just so you guys get another angle here. Here's what I'm doing with the suitcase. 3, a little bit off to the side. 4, last one. 5. Ooh, and guys, I feel it everywhere. Shoulders, glutes, hamstring. I'm already sweating, okay? Second move of the circuit, we have step up, okay? So this one, it's gonna be pretty much mostly lower body. We're gonna use this step, this chair that I have. Use whatever stable and you feel comfortable with. We're just gonna step right up. Runner's arms. Driving through that front heel, come up to a balance if you feel ready, or just come up to 2 feet. We have 10. Staying really tall, 5 more. Shoulders stay back. 3, 2, last one. Switch it out, other side. I also like to think about like squishing a bug underneath my stabilizing foot here. Corkscrew it, lock down that heel. So now you're really firmly tucked in. Nice and tall spine. And step. And if you feel this at all in your knee, you might be pushing a little too forward. So make sure to pull back. Keep the tailbone tucked. 3, and keep it in your back glute. 5. 2 more. Amazing. All right, guys. I'm already feeling that sweat. How about you guys? You tell me. You're going to notice that each of these exercises, while some may be a little bit upper or lower heavy, the design is full body, right? Integrating as many muscles as possible is going to what? Help us to burn more calories, help us to get more output. We're going to feel it more, right? We have to do less. It's a little bit more efficient that way. A lot more efficient, actually. All right, next up. So we have push-ups. So a few different options. You could use the same chair and you could do a modified push-up like so, where you're not quite on the floor. A little bit more control here, but you can go deeper, which is great. I'm going to show this for the first round. 5. If this is too easy, you can do it on the floor. If that's too easy, let me show you something extra cool. Prop your feet up, and we're going to do a decline. And I'll show you this for the next one. And then you would start your push-up here, keep the glutes tucked, and lower. All right? Maybe I'll challenge myself, and I'll do that for one of our second or third rounds. All right, last but not least, our row, right? So we did some pushing, we did some step-up squats. We're getting all of the body movements in. The last thing that we have is a row. We need to pull. So a few different ideas. You could load up your backpack, hold it either by the straps or whatever handle you have. If it's like a duffel bag, use that chair, kick it back here, okay? Pull and lower. This isn't super heavy here. I'm just gonna show you the motion. We're gonna do 10, 4, 5, 'Last one. Good. Just keep in mind here, it doesn't have to be super crazy heavy either. This whole movement is going to be strengthening and lengthening. That's what we want. Notice here I'm kind of in this runner's lunge, so I'm keeping my back glute tucked. My back leg is energized, right? It's not like a dead fish. Energized. Create that nice long spine. You have 10. 5. 2. And 1. Good. So shake it out. Okay, I'm going to start to add a little bit of weight to this. If you just happen to have some weight, again, you can do any one of these with the weight. Okay, so I'll show that for this next round. Take a little breather, stretch it out if you need to. We're going to go right back into our squat and shift. Okay, so this is just a kettlebell. It's a little rusty, still works. I'm going to do this grip, which is kind of like an upside down goblet with the handles on the bottom, keeping it tight against my body. Okay, we're gonna go right into it. 5 shifting to one side. Okay, you can do them together, 4, or you could do separate. Either way is amazing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Next up, step up. If you want to do a weighted step up, absolutely. Okay, maybe now you can hold it like this. More of a standard goblet, tight to your chest, like someone's trying to pull it away from you. You're gripping it, which is going to remind you to keep your shoulders down and back. 10. Again, you can cut out the balance. I almost lost mine. 3, 4. If you really want to just focus on the weight. Both are great. You have 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Switch sides. Push. Scanning your body. Are you maintaining your initial position? 4. Halfway there. 3, 2. Last one. Oh, my legs, I feel that. Like this is under 10 pounds. Just shows you guys, right? You can do it outside depending on where you are. Get a little bit of fresh air, like me, amazing. All right, what's next? Push up. All right, so let me show you. You can use the chair like we did before. I'm gonna try that decline version. Sharp angled, right? Guys, prop those toes up. Make sure that your hands are still underneath your shoulder blades. Keep the glutes tucked, lower, and press. 2, 3, 4. Keep breathing. This is 8, 9, 10. Carefully step down. Shake it out, guys. What are we missing? Single arm row, right? Let's keep the theme. Use our weight. Step it back into a reverse runner's lunge. Pull. 2, 3. Really corkscrew. 5 to go. Good. Who's sweating? Anyone? Just me? Switch it around. Back leg. Same leg extended as the arm pulling. Reach. 2, 3. Really corkscrew. The more you think about those muscles, the more they're going to work for you. Last 2, 1. Done. Guys, you already did 2 rounds. We're almost done. This is what I want you to think about when you're kind of like going back and forth. Should I work out? Do I really feel like doing it? In the matter of time it'll take you to go back and forth and overanalyze in your head, you could be getting this stuff done, right? Okay, this last round, I'm going to go back to the suitcase because honestly, it's kind of fun. And I want you guys to visualize it, get creative. This could be anything, right? Any household object that works. You can even do this with the chair, honestly. Maybe I'll show that. Last time, squat and shift. This is a little bit lighter. Just grab it, however, one hand supporting. 10 per side. 2, 3. Notice how your body gets looser, warmer as the as the workout goes. Last 2, 1. Switching sides. I think I did extra. I think I did 10. You can do extra this last round if you want extra credit. 5, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Step ups, okay? With weight or without weight. Here's another variation for you. Wear your backpack, right? Imagine this is a light barbell. Weight in it. You want to make sure you're not leaning back. Keep those ribs pulled in. And keep your hands right on the backpack. Elbows tucked, okay? For all my hikers out there. Very helpful, right? 5, Last one. Boom, switch sides. Reset the posture. Are you leaning back? Keep it pulled in. Three down, 7 to go. 4, 5. Flexing your foot. 2. Last one. Strong. Beautiful. Push-ups. Okay, for the heck of it, challenge yourself. Maybe if you've been doing the chair each time, elevated, maybe you're not quite ready for the decline. How about just a floor push-up? Hands underneath the shoulders, feet straight, pushing actively into my toes, into my hands. 10. This is 5. One more, you're done. Stretch. Ooh, that feels good. Guys, we're almost done here. What are we missing? 1, 2, 3. Rows. Okay? So maybe you load up your bag. Put your weight inside, right? Make it harder on yourself. Load this up. I'm gonna do 10 and 10. This is your last one, guys. You're doing amazing. I'm so proud of you guys for showing up. Hold it up a little higher. Okay, this is better. Pull. Beautiful. See how easy this is? During the pandemic, we've learned to get creative, right? Nine and 10. Other side, last side, guys. Finish strong. 10. 7, keep that elbow tucked in. 9. Just like that. We are done. I'm sweaty. This is amazing. Woo! 3 rounds, you guys, right? That's it. How long were we even? Got to double check the time. You guys showed up. I showed up. We showed up. We're in this together. I want you guys to feel supported. I hope this gave you some inspiration. If you didn't do it with me now, this is going to be emailed to you later. Don't forget. And you can watch the replay. And whenever you're ready, maybe next week rolls around, you're getting crazy, busy, doing that turkey. Maybe while the turkey's cooking, you do this. And then you get to totally go in, max out on that amazing feast that you're going to enjoy after a workout. There's no better way to replenish. And I want to thank you guys for being here with me. Let me know if you enjoyed this, so I know to do more of these. If you like this, if you found this helpful. And in the meantime, I will see you next Wednesday at 2 p.m. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Mwah. Bye.